Finally come then, the return to Glasgow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's quite nice to play them third or fourth game, was it?
Yeah,
maybe my second or third game of the season, so it's quite nice
it was early on, wasn't it? Yeah.
Quite nice to not get it done with, but it would have been a bit strange if I'd left like last game of the season or something. Yeah. But quite exciting to go up there and play and looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts about going back to obviously Scotstoun and everything?
I'm just looking forward to it. You know, I think probably a wee bit surreal maybe to start with, but you know, I think it'd be good fun. Obviously, and more importantly, it's Glasgow one above us in the league, and there's only so many points up for grabs, so we've got it's a big game for the team. So I don't know. I guess probably it will be a little bit strange, but looking forward to it.
Obviously, a lot of friends still there in the team. In opposition colours as well.
I mean, I texted a few texts this week being exchanged, and sort of joking around with them and stuff. But also, a lot of my close mates retired last year, retired the last couple of years. So I know a lot of guys. I've got some really good pals there as well. I guess that's what make it. I guess that's why I'm looking forward to go up and play against them. And it's quite unique to do that.
What about Scotstoun? Obviously, it's quite a new venue for Glasgow.
I enjoyed playing there last year. It was nice. I think the club enjoy having their own home now, and they have their own identity. It's kind of like here. I think the pitch has struggled the last couple of years, but it should be a bit drier now, hopefully. But I know they'll be having a big push to try and get into playoffs, especially since they were sort of the front runners for the first couple of months of the season, so they'll be wanting to push and get into the top four as well.
And of course, all the internationals, if selected back this weekend.
Well, it's one of those ones you don't know what coach is going to do in terms of if they're going to give guys a week off or play a couple of weeks, and but I think Greg will be motivated, the coaching team will be motivated to, like I say, go and get points, whereas we're going to have to try and get points as well. Yeah,
you'll be well versed to tell the boys what the threats are then this weekend and who the threats are.
Obviously I know, like I said, I played there a long time, so I know, but then you can look at the video now, there's so much analysis, you can look at the video and there's no real excuse for not knowing how a team is going to play, so I got a little bit of a sort of, maybe a more important sort of insight into their mindset and the way they approach games, and the way they used to approach playing Scarlets. So it's maybe changed. But if anyone wants any questions, I'm sure they'll ask.
I'm sure the Welsh boys coming back a bit more of a spring in their step after last week.
The boys come back. It's good to see them. It's always quite exciting when the guys come back. From the autumn stuff, guys come back and. It's good they're coming back. They've come off the back of a good win, kind of up and down campaign for them. I think they'd say. But then finished on a high, and some of the Scarlets boys performed really well in the last couple of games. So, nice.
Yeah, tough game to watch as a Scotsman that last weekend.
I was kind of because we left the hotel at 4:30 in the morning or something. So I was kind of dozing watching it.
Belfast.
I kind of saw bits of it, but I kind of just felt for the guys a little bit. It was a tough one. It's always hard to play at Millennium Stadium, and then you play with 14 for a game. It's kind of, I was feeling their pain. I spoke to a few of them afterwards, and it's they weren't happy boys. So
in terms of, obviously you mentioned the internationals coming back, does it feel like almost it's that stage of the season and almost we're at the business end, as they call it?
It's just 6 games left. So I think sometimes you kind of lose sight of where you are in the season a little bit with you're going from Heineken, LV and Rabo, and then the guys go in and come back. But definitely now we've got 6 games. Last really away game, which is quite nice as well. I think you definitely, it's not light at the end of the tunnel. It makes it sound like the season's a bit of a slog, but I think you kind of see we need to get in the playoffs. And we know what we need to do to get there. So
I mean you can't really. There's not much room for error now.
No, exactly. We kind of needed to get something last weekend. So if we don't win this weekend, I wouldn't say we're out the semi-finals, but it'll be very tricky after this weekend if we're not.
Especially as Glasgow, I suppose.
Exactly. That stretches distance between us and them. So, and I don't know what the points difference is between Glasgow and is it.
I think Glasgow's got a couple of games in hand as
well. Yeah, they do. So there's 6 games left, so we've got to try and 30 points. Is that right?
But in terms of spirit in the camp, obviously you've had a good 6 Nations while the boys have been away, haven't you, in terms of their run of games? Obviously.
We had a few good wins. That's the first time I've been involved with, with the last couple of years with Glasgow. I was always away, so it was interesting in doing it the other way around and being at the club. And I think it's always quite enjoyable. The guys always seem to really enjoy it when I was at Glasgow. Quite an enjoyable part of the year. It's kind of, I don't know what it is about it with everyone away, but everyone just sort of knuckles down and gets on with it. And we got some good points. So.
Do you look forward to a summer tour or something like that, possibly with Scotland?
Oh, I don't know. Obviously, Johnson's moving upstairs, so it depends. It depends what the new man wants, doesn't it? It's, every coach has got their own ideas of what they want. So, if I go on tour, I'd love to go on tour. But if not, get a nice longer summer holiday. So it's not the end of the world.
And in terms of just settling in, John, here, obviously almost the end of your first season.
Yeah.
You've obviously settled in and everything.
Yeah, we love it down here. Family loves it down here. Big move moving down with a young family, but we really like it. Really like the club. I've enjoyed it immensely so far.